It's the very first day. Come here, I'll tell you. I'll grab a chair. And certainly anybody can do it. Like the very first day you get them in there, I'll tell you what I do in all beginning classes, whether they're little, whether they're older, we do 5 steps. And our first steps are these 5 steps.
Wait. For the beginner?
Beginners, yes. So very first day. I don't teach novice. I don't know if you guys teach novice. So in competition, there's 6 levels, novice and beginning. I skip that first one. We stick to beginning. So we start with chugs. We do 8 chugs in a fence. And we do 8 chugs in a circle. Then we teach kick steps. And that's the exact so it goes, oh, I should take the time. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do 16 of those. Now I teach them slowly. Kick, step, or with a drag. We work at doing drag steps. So we do 16 kick steps. Then we do our double steps. Then we go into singles. Then we go into triples. That is my part A of my very first dance, forever and ever. So we do 16 chugs, excuse me, 8 chugs, then 8 chugs in a circle. Then we do 16 kick steps. The first few weeks, there's no drag slide. Right, they're just kicking steps. Then we do double steps without a drag slide as well. Then we do 8 singles and 4 triples. That's part A, and it just repeats every time. And any song I use, I just normally find the newest song, I use that. And we do that the first day. Every single class goes up that way. Then, about 4 weeks in, we begin to do our kick steps with a slide. And then I teach them to just, when they do this, I want them to just hit that toe as they go forward. We begin to just doing that, and then we just have to make them hit twice. And that's why I teach drag slides with their double steps. But that is day 1. We teach all 5 steps, and that's a good 45 minutes to an hour.
So you teach the double steps on the very first day?
Double steps very first day.
Okay.
Singles first day, and triples very first day. And when they get really fussy, if I have a bunch of hyperactive boys, clap, 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 clap. It's always my default. And it fits in. It will go where the triples went or the singles. That's my default, where they're really wired up, because their hands can make them focus. Lindsay, anything you do your very first day?
You do that with 4 to 7-year-olds?
I do that for my 3-year-olds up.
I usually do fancy doubles also.
Fancy doubles as well, right? Singles into fancy doubles, into triples. Great one. Walker, anything you do special?
I mean, no. I mean, just...
Basics? Anybody else anything special?
With babies.
With babies, go ahead.
So novice. I think beginners is typically older. Like what age?
I do that with my 4-year-olds.
With your 4-year-old?
Or maybe 5. We start when they're 5.
So when I was a beginner and I kept us going, we did Tennessee Wigwalk and Elvira. Which Elvira was heel toe, march, 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 back.
We did heel toe. We did that too.
Forward, back,
did you do
side, side. And you just repeat that for the whole song.
Yep.
And
it's
that
like
way, that first class, they go home and they can show their parents an entire dance.
Show us one more time.
Okay, I'll sing it. Elvira.
So that's all. You did
On the wrong way.
Yes.
Heel, toe, march, 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 heel, toe, march, 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 forward, back, side, back. Then you do it again for like 2 minutes for a whole dance, right? Then you move on to Tennessee Wigwalk, maybe week 2. And we did
Tennessee what?
Toe, shuffle, step, rock, step, heel, toe, shuffle, step, rock, step. I don't remember this part. Did you do that?
I did this one.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, something similar to that. Right? But they just learned 2 whole routines in the first 2 weeks. And it's something they get excited about because they know a whole dance and they can go show mom and dad. And it's something easy they can remember. But,
So how do you teach them the double steps? Like what mechanics do you do? Just
shuffle, 3 sounds. I always say I want you to pretend like there's a soccer ball in front of us because kids like to do this. Oh no, where did the soccer ball go? Oh, back there! Kick it forward! Forward, back, or that service. Forward, only hit your toes, no heels allowed. I always say that, right? That's my shuffle step.
Yeah, I use 3. I taught 3 things. I taught you use your toe, go forward, back, step.
1, 2, 3,
and 3 sounds.
So when I do my double steps, I used to do it the way that, or I do it kind of that way there. The difference goes between when you half time your double steps and then you normal time them.
Yeah.
So the first day, of course, we're doing in that dance, we go double step, double step. But I want them to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I teach mine with gum on your shoe. Double step, double step. I sometimes got that gum, so they actually just try to dig that gum off the whole time there. They really stick the whole time there. And then instead of going 1, 2, 3, which we do for the first couple of days, but we go 1, 2, 1, 2.
Didn't Scotty call
1, 2.
flickies?
Flicky.
I think it's flicky.
Yep, flicky 1, 2,
Just
3.
hit that gum off your shoe, and then so it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I use the bubble gum. Same thing as the softball.
My challenge with having done that, well, this is, yeah. No, I'm not going to say that on camera.
Switching your feet to, instead of just doing shuffle steps, switching your feet. Shuffle, jump. Shuffle, jump. Shuffle, jump. Because sometimes that gets them from clog walking. This is clog walking to me, right? Clog running. Shuffle, jump. Rock, step. Does that make sense?
Do you do double run, run, run? Double run, run, run.
Shuffle, step, rock.
We
We do. I call it Cinderella high heel. Shuffle, step. Everyone put your high heels on. Obviously, if it's boys, we don't do that. High heels. Don't let the heel touch. And I want this leg to be up high, tabletop. Shuffle, step, high heel, lift, step. Shuffle, step, high heel, step. Nice.
So one of the cool things about that one, which is every studio dances their own style. One of the coolest things about the Vagries and the Greenwoods, or the Vagries and the Greenwoods, is their rock steps always accent high. And I'm sure my kids always clog walk. It's just what they do. But that double step is a huge difference in how you clog, and it's a great thing. I just don't know teach it.
Analogies all the time. So I say, okay, today we're going to learn the single. Everyone say singles. Singles. Okay. So if you're a good kid and your dad took you for ice cream and got you a single scoop of ice cream, how many scoops of ice cream is that? 1. Some of them don't know. 1 scoop of ice cream. How many cones are on that ice cream? 1. Okay, let's try this. I want you to do 1 shuffle step, just like the ice cream, and 1 rock step like the cone. So we do that, and then I say, okay, what if you were super good and your dad got you a triple scoop of ice cream? How many scoops of ice cream is that? Some of them don't know. That's 3 scoops. So we're going to do a triple. Everyone say triple. Triple, okay. We're going to do 3 shuffle steps, just like the ice cream. 1, 2, 3. How many cones are there? Just 1 and 1 rock step. So we do the sing on the triple, and then I make something up for fancy double.
I was going to say that.
So wait,
Well, it's fancy.
You have a friend.
That's a good idea because my little kids, they never separate their legs on the rock step. So you can be like, this is your cone. Cone leg.
what I do
Cone
is
leg.
I have pictures, so I use ice cream in pictures and for fancy.
This is a really bad angle for you.
No, I'm not serious. I use the same thing. I do. But I wasn't ever the good kid, so I never got the ice cream. But I just have pictures that say, I imagine this is what you'd get if you were good.
You are mine.
No, I'm dead serious. But I do use pictures. And so for fancy double, I just do an ice cream cone with a cherry on top, and that's the extra rock step.
2 rock steps. There you go.
2 double steps. Yeah, the 2 double steps.
That becomes the buck style.
It's
It's a fancy cone.
I will say that we sometimes get a little bit too caught up in defining things to little kids. I want you to separate as you go this whole long way there. I want you to win. With my more advanced beginners, I go more detailed. Meaning we're going to talk separation, we're going to talk high knees, high heels as well. Most of my little kids, my 4 and 5-year-olds, just getting them to do an actual rock step sometimes is the miracle. And so I will start very basic. My first month, like they learn very little detail, and it adds into it. I've been in classes before, my own teachers, where almost every count they stop and add something or correct it. It's a way of teaching. I'm sure it works. I don't teach that way. I teach very, very generic at the very beginning. I know that the Whittiers teach just the opposite. They go very detailed each time. I think both ways work.
Even in
But
beginning?
each time. I've been in Cher's class. It's awesome. Cher like literally 2 to second. But that's great. That's just how they do it. I tailor teach class. My girls, as you all know, I tend to be a person who's very close. I will hug everybody. But now in the world, most people are very wary of it, especially with your little kids. So when I'm with my little ones, I tend to always have an ankle down below. Touch. So if I'm pointing to their foot, I never say, I want you to use that leg. I used to all the time. I used to just like, now I always touch their feet. I only touch from the ankle and below, or I try to, right? When I give them high fives, I almost always give them elbows, just because it comes across a little safer. The group, the Wiggles, do you remember them?